Yo, 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 what is going on, everybody? It is the real Kale, and I'm back with some more Mortal Kombat news. Got me recording late on a Friday night because I gotta get these videos out for you guys because I'm the Mortal Kombat guy. And we just got the official Combat Pack roster reveal trailer for Mortal Kombat 1. So, you guys who are all been tapped in, been tuning in and paying attention to the streets. And if you haven't, congratulations. If you haven't, this was a genuine, amazing surprise. But if you've been tapped in, we knew about this since, I want to say, April, after MK1 got revealed officially. It was actually leaked on Amazon Italy on their store page when the game was revealed, when they started putting up the game for display. It was leaked in the item description of the game. Crazy, right? So insane. But without further ado, the 6 characters for the first batch of DLC for Mortal Kombat 1. And boy, is it a lineup. Omni-Man, Quan Chi, Peacemaker, Ermac, Homelander, and Takeda. Wow, what a pack. What a batch of DLC. 3 Mortal Kombat classic characters and then 3 guest characters. So let me give you my overall thoughts individually first on the entire pack, and I'll talk about the characters individually, and then I'll give my closing thoughts on this. So first things first, this is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. I think this is a dream pack. Seriously. A little bit disappointed that Ermac is not base roster. But Ermac is going to be in the game at some point. And I think Ermac is a good choice for DLC because that's something that people are going to buy. Hardcore Mortal Kombat fans are going to go out and buy him. Same thing with Quan Chi. I think Quan Chi definitely has a big fan base. He's a very cool character. He was very strong in MKX. He missed MK11 completely. We didn't get Ermac in MK11. He was very, very thirsty. We were very, very thirsty for him. I would have loved him in MK11. And I remember, I'm kind of glad we didn't because with how MK11 plays, I think Ermac would have probably been watered down like kind of how Rain and some of the other DLC characters were. Albeit fun, but, you know, wouldn't be the real Ermac that we know and love. And just based on the combo system here, I really think Ermac is going to be amazing. But overall, amazing selection of choice. I think it really does say a lot of how the NRS developers are so in tune with what their fan base likes outside of their games. And I think that it's just perfect. And I think with them being underneath Warner Brothers, they're able to get these deals with the budget that they have. They're able to get these deals. They're able to get these rights, these licenses to use these characters so far in advance. And this is probably one of the reasons why they took so long and they kept things close to chest. They weren't really talking about this as much. Imagine if this did not get leaked. This would have been absolutely amazing. I mean, it doesn't kill it completely, but it would have just been even better if this just wasn't leaked at all. But I'm just glad that it's officially confirmed now and we can see for ourselves how the characters look. So let's talk about the individual characters. Omni-Man. For those who don't know, shame on you. Omni-Man is one of the main characters on the TV show Invincible. There's also a comic book series that's been around for a very long time. It's on Amazon Prime. A lot of y'all got Amazon Prime. I know how y'all, if you don't have Amazon Prime, I don't know how you working in this world right now. It's such a clutch thing to have, but it is one of the best adult animated series right now on TV. I think it's one of the best TV shows, and it is perfect because season 2 of this show is coming later this year. So you can bet that Omni-Man's release for this in Mortal Kombat 1, he's probably going to be one of the first characters out the gate in this game. He's a very brutal and violent character if you watch the show. No spoilers. And I could just only imagine what type of fatalities, brutalities, and his moveset is going to be. So yes, he's a kind of like a parody of Superman. So NRS, you know, they've made Injustice as well, so it's not gonna be any that difficult to make a Superman-like character. He's very strong. He's very fast. His fighting style, he just flexes his power. He doesn't really have like a complete fighting style. He's gonna be very similar to Superman, I would say. I think he has heat vision as well, from what I remember. But yeah, he's gonna be great, and he looks great in this shot. They did a great job with him. So second, let me talk about Ermac, because he was the next one that was shown off in the trailer. Right now, and I have to agree, I don't really like how he looks right now. He looks decrepit. It looks kind of like a version of, it looks as if they combined MKX's default look with his Pharaoh look in that Pharaoh skin from MKX. It looks something like that, and the red is just not popping. I know it's probably just how the CGI trailer looks, but I like Ermac when his face is covered, man. So whatever skins and gear they have for him in this game, I most likely will be covering up his face. He also looks really friggin' skinny here. He looks pretty anorexic. I like Ermac to kind of look like a ninja in a way, you know. Even though he didn't really look like that in X, I did like X's design more. Maybe it's unfinished. Maybe he's coming a bit later down the line, because we saw how Joker first looked in MK11, and a lot of people said that Joker looked like a cosplay, but Joker was, they were still working on him, and he looks amazing in MK11. So I don't think they're gonna do one of their fan favorite characters dirty, y'all. Let's just be patient. Don't jump the gun on here, but just politely address your concerns, because I do think he does need some work. I don't know who came out next in the trailer. I think it was Quan Chi, I believe. Quan Chi looks great. Bald head, great dude. It looks like he has like dreads or like wings coming out of his head. I don't know if that's, I would assume that's a part of his tunic at the top. That's like part of his armor. But happy to see Quan Chi come back. Wonder how he's gonna play, like, honestly, because he's always been kind of like a zoning vortex style character, and you know, I can't wait to hear the iconic laugh, and his fatalities are gonna be really cool. Very happy to see that Quan Chi comes back. I always thought he would be like a perfect DLC character for a Mortal Kombat game, Quan Chi, because he's super popular, but he's not too like popular where you're like, oh man, I hate that Quan Chi's not in the game. He's like the perfect DLC character. So glad that they went with him. And the last one, yes, the last Mortal Kombat character, Takeda. Takeda, I like how he looks here. But here's the thing, guys. I don't think this is the Takeda that we know from Mortal Kombat X. I think this Takeda, and you know, we're gonna know more about this once we get our hands in the game and once they start showing the character off. I think this Takeda is Hanzo Hasashi, the original Scorpion from the original timeline. I think that this is Hanzo, because Takeda, as you know, is Kenshi's son, but Kenshi is super young in this game, so it's like, okay, how does Takeda exist? How does Takeda come in to play? The only way it would make sense is if this is Hanzo. This is Hanzo somehow. It has to be, right? You don't get, and they purposely gave him a full mask here so that you can't see who it is. So that's a big part of the reveal coming down the line. But he looks very futuristic. He looks very cool. I think it's also kind of ballsy to put him as DLC, considering he's a brand new Mortal Kombat character. He's only been in one game. So, you know, new age, like brand new players are not going to be like too excited for him. But you know, us people who played MKX, which was another big one of their games, they're going to be looking forward to him. I would have said I wanted him in MK11. I thought he would have been a great choice to have him in MK11 as a Combat Pack 3 if it came out. Or even if they Combat Pack 2. Looking back at it, they could take out like Shiva or something and put in Takeda. That would have been cool for me. But I'm glad he's coming back and he looks dope. I'm wondering how he's going to play. Let's get to the guest characters. And let me just bring this up again, y'all. I know there's some people out there that don't like guest characters, right? But I love how Mortal Kombat does it. It's always very relevant, and they have like a central theme around it. They have like, now I'm noticing it, now that we're seeing Homelander and Omni-Man in the same pack. There's kind of like a versus theme with the guest characters in Mortal Kombat games. Like MKX had Jason and Predator, right? Then MK11 had Terminator versus RoboCop. Like, this is pretty cool stuff that they're doing here. And there's like a theme, like MKX was like horror movies with Leatherface. You had Jason, you had Predator, and what was that? Alien versus Predator. Why am I forgetting that right now? Yes, Alien versus Predator was MKX, and MK11 was RoboCop versus Terminator. I thought that was really clever and cool of them to incorporate things like that. And here we're having the two modern day, like, edgy superheroes, quote unquote. So Homeland, yeah, we already spoke on Omni-Man and why he's a perfect pick for this game. So Homelander is very similar to Omni-Man, where it isn't like Homelander is like a Superman-like character too. He's from The Boys, if you guys don't know, another Amazon Prime Video TV show. Great show, by the way. I'm not fully caught up on it, so I'm not going to talk about things that he does in the show, but the character is basically another really evil Superman. He's basically like a dictator, but he's also a wimp. He's also kind of a wimp, but he's just very, very strong, and he's like the leader of the Seven in The Boys, and he does some real messed up crap in that show, and he's a very weird character, so the references are going to be off the chain. It's going to be insane. It's going to be very funny considering how campy and tongue-in-cheek Mortal Kombat can be. I just can't wait to see how they incorporate him into the game with intro dialogue, in-game dialogue, outro screens, fatalities, brutalities. This is honestly, it's kind of weird, like how Fortnite is like the toy box, like that's like the big video game toy box. I feel like Mortal Kombat with its guest character selection is basically a toy box for adults now, and that this combat pack is gonna get so many sales for this game. I guarantee you this trailer sold this game an additional like 3 to 5 million units. And lastly, Peacemaker. I'm a WWE fan, y'all. I absolutely love John Cena. John Cena is a GOAT. Glad to see that they're using his version of Peacemaker, because he basically put that character on the map. And wow, happy to see that they're using his likeness. I'm pretty sure because they're using his likeness, I would hope that he's also voicing the character as well. Hearing John Cena's voice while playing Mortal Kombat would be hilarious. It would be very cool. But yeah, Peacemaker, if you guys don't know, he has his own TV show on HBO Max. It's a Warner Brothers entity, so it's very easy to incorporate him into this game. He's a part of that the latest Suicide Squad movie, which is very good, by the way. Both things that he's a part of is really, really good. Great character, very funny. The intro outro dialogue is going to be hysterical. The references, and he's also very, very brutal. He's like very nonchalant about killing, and basically the essence of the character, he thinks he's doing the right thing, but he goes about it the worst way possible. And it's kind of ironic because his name is Peacemaker. There you have it, y'all. This is an amazing pack. I'm very excited, very, very happy that they're delivering on this. And we can see at the end it says Homelander available spring 2024. So we're gonna wait a long time to be able to play Homelander, but it does make sense because that is most likely when the next season of The Boys is gonna air. So I predict that Omni-Man is probably gonna be coming out in around November or late October, because Invincible season 2 is gonna kick off in early November. I think November 3rd to be exact. And then Omni-Man will kick off around March or April with I want to say season 5 of The Boys is what they're on for The Boys. Yeah, I think that's what it is. And then the Mortal Kombat characters will get put in Mortal Kombat and Peacemaker. I can't really tell where Peacemaker is going to drop, because I do think they're working on a season 2 of that show. Not 100% sure if they are, but they can sprinkle in the Mortal Kombat characters. I know the stars of the show of this combat pack are the guest characters, y'all. whether you like it or not. But I'm glad that they're giving something for the hardcore Mortal Kombat fans and for people who never played fighting games, who just watch these shows. So fantastic, y'all. My only thing about this trailer that I guess it is kind of like, you know, modern day video game business practices, the fact that they revealed the DLC for the game before the entire base roster feels a bit weird, but it's all marketing. Like I said, they easily sold an additional 3 to 5 million units just off of this trailer alone. So it's all marketing. Once again, too, a lot of us knew this information already, but there's also even more people that didn't know about this information. And it's also Comic-Con. These are also comic book related characters being showcased here with their respectful TV seasons coming out shortly. So it's like, why not use this to promote the game as well and keep eyes on it? But there you have it, guys. Let me know what you all think about this pack. Who are you going to be playing? I'm going to be playing every single one of these characters when they come out. So stay tuned to the channel when they do. I'm going to be playing all these characters. If I have to say the one I'm most excited for, the one I'm most excited, it's hard to say. It really is. It's really hard to say from this pack. I guess Omni-Man, because I really like that character. I guess Omni-Man was the one, but for a guest character, Omni-Man. For Mortal Kombat character, I'm going to have to say Ermac, because I love Ermac. He's one of my favorite ninjas. But sound off in the comment section, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this. Leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. Stay tuned for more Mortal Kombat 1 content. Peace.